Pay close attention. This isn't something you see every day.
Welcome back to another video, and today I want to talk about WuKong by Notaa. And let me tell you something, this guy here is the reason why Goku was made, because in China, the story about the Monkey King and the Journey to the West, if you get a chance to read them, you will enjoy the story. It's a fabulous story. But in Japan, Son Wukong means Son Goku. So which therefore Goku was modeled after this character right here. And it's actually really cool because this character actually cut off his tail, wanted to be more human, so he cut off his tail and he wears a mask so that nobody can see his face because he wants to live amongst the humans. Now that is for this character here. That is the backstory that Notaa puts into their bio. But Son Wukong literally became the Monkey King. He was born out of a stone. I'm not going to go through the whole thing, but he was born out of a stone. And yeah, he lived amongst some monkeys, and they said, you know, whoever can make it across to, you know, the waterfall and make it across without getting hurt becomes the Monkey King. He achieved this goal, became the Monkey King. And then, you know, I mean, this guy has tons of magical powers, and you know, like I said, you could take a hair off of him and he can actually create another whole Son Wukong with the equal amount of strength, or the equal amount of strength of the person he is battling. So that's just a quick little synopsis of a couple things. But yes, this guy had cloud walking shoes. He comes with his staff, which is actually weighs 9 tons. He's the only one that can lift it. He got it from the Dragon King. Yeah, he also ended up with these huge peacock feathers that he has in the story, that he gets in the story from the Dragon King. He stole some stuff from the Jade Emperor. You know, he fought 1,000 warriors in heaven and defeated them all. I mean, this guy is just crazy strong. But with Goku also, you know, he has his Nimbus, he has his Extendipole. So yeah, his tail gets cut off. He's from a monkey race, you know, the Saiyans. They turn into giant apes, so on and so forth, yada yada. Awesome. I mean, just the two comparisons between the two characters is really cool. Now, we're not talking about Goku, we are talking about Son Wukong. And yes, like I said, in Journey, actually in the Monkey King version, first part of the story, he went up against Buddha. Buddha trapped him under a mountain. I mean, you know, for like 5,000 years, 500 years, 5,000 I think it was. Excuse me. And yeah, it was really cool. But anyway, at this point in time of this figure, all right, and let's take a look at this guy's face. I mean, look at that. That is just gorgeous. Look at those eyes. Those eyes are just so realistic. As I rambled for the past 3 minutes to just give a quick little history lesson. I mean, the hair, the wash in the hair itself, just beautiful. And this crown that he wears is actually to keep him under control. So if he actually got out of line or got violent or decided to do anything, Buddha had put that on him to keep him under control. And it would give him a massive headache. Actually, what it would do is it would squeeze his head. But anyways, I digress when it gets into this history part, because it's just so interesting behind the character that you know so much, not just coming on here and going, hey, check out this figure. This figure is awesome. And Notaa making this figure, actually, real quick, shout out to my wife, because she got me this guy for Father's Day. So shout out to her. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And I've had this guy for a little bit, and I've been sitting on him because I've been doing some other reviews. And now I have the time to sit and give my full undivided attention. And I'm actually excited to talk about this figure because there's just so much knowledge on this figure. That's why I just, you know, have been rambling on and on about his backstory. But yes, anyway, Son Wukong is just beautiful head sculpt on him. I love the fact that they put the hair. You can actually see the veins in his chest. His gi, everything is cloth, which is great. So I love the fact that his gi is dirty, it's tattered up. He actually has a tear right here. That's the way the figure comes, so don't freak out. I mean, this guy is pretty pricey, but still he is fabulous. And I like the fact that they put that tear in there so he's just not all shiny and new. You have the belt. It's just a little tiny rope that they put on him, which is great. And then you have the actual tiger fur around his waist, which is actually awesome. And feeling this actually feels a little bit like fur. So that's actually pretty cool. Moving down to his pants, of course, it's cloth as well. And yes, there's this huge rip, right there in the thigh. That is made to be there. So don't freak out when you open it up like I did when I first moved it and I was like, oh crap, did I just rip it? No, it's there. I like the fact that he has this tattered in the back, and the stains, all this stuff just shows this guy has, you know, hey, you know, he's been through it. He's gone on a journey. Beautiful hair detail on the hands to the forearms. Moving down to his legs, you have his wraps, then you have his feet. Yes, this guy is really cool. So you want to pose this guy, the posability for this guy, and I thought the Samurai Ronin review that I did of Nora, right? I believe that was his name, Nora. I thought, or Naru. I thought he was cool. This guy blows him out of the water. I mean, the sculpt alone is just phenomenal. But posing this guy, and you guys all know I don't do a whole lot of posing on camera, but posing this guy, I mean, look at that. I mean, this guy just, you know, he'll pose no problem. Let's get this hand up here by the, you know, that's crazy. Just crazy. You want to have him with his arm out. Let's get his head up. You want to have him standing like so. I mean, it's not exactly a hold on a second. Let's get him kind of in a horse stance. Get these legs bent a little bit. Let's get him in his maw. So his maw would be, I'm moving everything. His maw would be standing here, feet pointed in, and then this would be down, and then you can have him punching out. So that's actually pretty cool that you can get him to do this. Trying to get his pelvis, there we go. Just had his legs bent a little too much. But this guy here, I mean, he's just phenomenal. I mean, the fact that he has a great double jointed elbow, he has butterfly shoulders. So he has a butterfly hinge in the shoulder right here, so you can actually get across his face. So, I mean, yeah, if you wanted to put him in an action pose, like if he was punching, you just got to be careful with the clothes when you're moving them. That's all I'm going to say about that, but just want to be careful. Yeah, you can pose this guy, no problem. I mean, he poses like butter, and that is what is awesome. And the fact that you can actually get him to pose like butter is what makes him even more interesting. You want him to do a kick, right? You want him to do like a front kick, right? Let's keep these hands up. Keep the hands up near the face. Let's get him to do that front kick. Now, he doesn't have a toe hinge. That's the only thing. He doesn't have a toe hinge, and his foot articulation only bends so far. But you want to get him to do like an axe kick, right? You can get him to do an axe. You want to throw his hands down. You want to make it extra articulated, like he's jumping through the air, like a Fei Long fire kick. You can do so. I mean, that's pretty cool. I mean, this guy, definitely. You want him to do the old lightning kick. You can do that as well. Like I said, you just gotta be careful with the clothes because it does kind of seem to hinder at least mine a little bit. So you want to bring the leg up, and I'm having difficulty trying to get the leg to actually move. So I don't want to kind of force that. But let's just say you get him doing a jump kick like this. Let's kind of fix this, make it look a little better. Yeah, there you go. There you go. That's nice. So you can have him jumping, which is not bad. You want him to have a knife edge, you can give him a knife edge right there, which is not bad. If I could just get his leg to turn, and I'm just, that's what concerns me right there, is just the fact of trying to get this leg to turn over. It doesn't want to swivel, and I don't want to force it. So that is my biggest thing right there. I don't want to break the figure because he is expensive, but you can get him to do lots of stuff. Lots of stuff. You want to get him in a cat stance, right? Let's get him with his arm up. This is not a correct cat stance, but let's get this arm up where it belongs. And then actually this hand's supposed to be kind of down. I don't have the right hands on him for this, but you want to kind of get him in a cat stance. You can get him in a cat stance. So he can stand here. This hand's supposed to be, you know, flat, facing flat like this. But there, you can get him in a cat stance, you know. And yes, I'm holding him. All right, so there you go. And yes, he has double jointed knees. He has waist articulation to where he can move. It is hindered a little bit by the cloth, but you just, you know, you want to be careful when you're moving him because you cannot see the joints. So you just want to be very careful in doing that. Yes, you can get him to stand if you can find his balance point on him. And yes, he does have articulation when it comes here to his wraps, where the pants actually meet the wraps. It does have that articulation. He does have ankle articulation, so you can actually, like I showed, you can get the knife edge. His foot moves back and then it moves forward. It would have been nice to get it a little bit deeper, but that's cool. That's cool. I mean, you know, hey. And then you have, of course, his wrist swivel, and then on however the peg is facing, that's how you're going to get his hand movement. So his hands do move up and down, sword wheeling, and you can get him to move side to side. You just got to turn that peg in the right direction. Sometimes you got to pop the hands off, and then you can get him to move side to side, and then move it again. Now they move up and down. So yeah, this guy is very well articulated as far as when it comes to movement. I don't know why I keep moving my whole diorama around, but yeah, this guy is just really awesome. And I have been sitting on him for a while. I've been doing some other reviews, as you guys can see. That's like of the Turtles and Shredder and Splinter and all that. And finally, I'm like, you know what, Magneto, stuff like that. So finally I said, I need to do my WuKong. And yes, I got him early before Father's Day. My wife had got him for me. And I'm just now getting to the fact of doing the review on him. So, but I'm very thankful for him. So let's take a look at this guy's accessories. And he comes with a lot of stuff, and I'm sorry that this video is taking a long time. So let's try to go through them pretty quick. This guy comes with a lot of stuff. So give me a second. Let me get out some of his things and I will show them off. Starting off, this guy comes with 6 sets of hands. So you have, at the bottom, you have like a gripping hand. Next you have pointing hands. Then you have another set of gripping hands, some relaxed hands, and then you have flat palm hands, plus the fists that he comes with on the figure. Next, I want to talk about the rice ball that he comes with, and this is really cool that he comes with food. Any figure that comes with food is actually really cool. It's very nice, nicely done. I thought this was a great addition. He actually comes with 2 bananas, and they're actually slightly peeled halfway down the banana. You can see the difference in the banana peel from the inside to the out. I mean, who wouldn't like this? This is just really cool. Next, we have his beads. So you can actually take these and you can just slip them over. Actually, let's do this a little different. Let's go under the arm. Just slip these up like so and pop them right on. And there you go. Now you have his beads. So I thought that was pretty cool. Next thing he has his scarf. And this is cool because this goes on him. I don't know if I should put him on this way. But anyway, let's pick his chin up. Actually, bendy wire. Yeah, let's put the bendy wire on the bottom. And then you can wrap this around him. And I thought that was really cool. I think that's really cool. And then just adjust his beads to where you want them. to sit. And there you go. Now you have his scarf. You can lay it down in the back so it's more relaxed, or leave it up. But either way, that's really cool. Love that. I love that so much. That is so cool. Just such a cool addition to this figure. Next we have his giant monkey fists, and yes, they pop off actually at the elbow, and that's how these pop on. You know, with the Ronin samurai, I put his other arm like this onto him, and it was actually quite difficult to get it off, but just want to be careful when you're doing it. That's also, you don't break the figure. But these are really neat. Next we have his palm strike, and this is another exchangeable hand. You go take it off at the elbow part also, and then just pop this in, it pegs right in. But that is actually really cool. You get it under some light, and there you go. And what the hell is that? And that is, it's a symbol for peace, but yeah, you know what that looks like anyway. I didn't even realize that was on there, but yeah, that's actually pretty cool. That they, not that, but yeah, I didn't even realize. But anyway, pretty cool. Why that's there, that's beyond me, but I just happened to see that when I put it close. Yeah. Next we have WuKong's alternate head, and oh my god, lost for words. I mean, that is just crazy, right? That is just crazy. The eyes, the expression on that face, the teeth, everything. I mean, this is just a crazy head sculpt. So yeah, you want to have him with an angry face, or he's attacking, whatever the case this may be. This is a awesome looking head. I mean, just absolutely gorgeous. The detail is just phenomenal. The red eyes, everything from the tongue, the inside of the mouth, of the detail, just fabulous. Next we have WuKong's mask. It's beautifully done. I like the fact of the reds, the silver, the hair, everything, and it does come with a elastic on here. So you just take it, put your finger on the back and pull it down. You just want to be careful that you don't break it. And it is, because I got these big old fingers, it is a little difficult. Watch the hair when you're doing it. It fits right on his face, no issues. Just got to move it a little bit, and there you go. And that is how that looks, and that looks great, really great. I think that's awesome. Pretty cool. I mean, he's coming together with all of his little accessories there. Starting off, we have one of his staffs. So that's cool. It's just a straight extended part of his staff. So of course you can have him hold this in a neutral pose or however you want. Next we have another staff which is slightly bent. And that is because it comes with two effects. And these effects here, they plug in onto the staff. So it looks like he is swinging it around, and they can go on either end of the staff, which is actually really cool. So yeah, that's a great addition to the figure as well. Next we have his staff with almost like that energy effect, kind of like that other hand. So yeah, that is really nice. It's beautiful. Beautiful. The detail, everything in this is just absolutely gorgeous. Okay guys, so just really quick, I didn't know that this was on here, and some of you may be offended, and I apologize if you are, but this originally is the way this symbol is supposed to look. It's supposed to be a symbol of peace until them sons of bitches turned it and made it into what we now know as some racist garbage, whatever. But I didn't know that was on there, so if anybody is offended by that, that was not my intention. Like I said, I was just thrown back like you guys were when I seen it on there, so I do apologize if anybody is offended. Okay guys, so now let's get into some comparisons. I only have a couple figures out to compare this guy to, and so starting off, we will start with another character in this series, which is the Ronin Samurai Nara. Next we have Donatello from the Jim Lawson's 4-pack by NECA, and next we have SH Figure Arts Goku. And hey, now you have both of them together, and that's just awesome to see how they took from this guy here and created this guy here. Both of them are great characters. Fabulous. Okay guys, so in conclusion, is this figure worth picking up and getting it? Yes, I understand you can actually get, I think, like all 3 characters in one bundle. I didn't know that. I ended up just getting the one which was the Samurai, Ronin Samurai first. Absolutely loved it, thought it was great. And then once again, shout out to my wife. Thank you so much for this great Father's Day gift of WuKong. I almost called him Son Goku. It's Son WuKong. Thank you so much. What a great looking figure. He is definitely worth the price that you pay for it. These guys over at Notaa Toys, they are knocking it out of the park. And you know what I'd love to see these guys do? I would love to see them do an Ip Man figure. That would be awesome. So if you guys are listening, you're actually watching my video, please, please, please make an Ip Man figure. That would be fabulous. Either the original Ip Man or even the Donnie Yen from the movie. That would be great. But anyway guys, this is going to conclude my review on Son WuKong by Notaa Toys. Thank you for taking the time to watch. I appreciate it so much. Guys, please like, subscribe, share. Please leave a comment down below. And as always hit that notification bell so you never miss out on anything new that I am putting up. And I'll catch you all on Flippity Flip.